Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case Traveling Time, Case 31, Time's Up. And we are actually going home. So, let me get this straight, Katerina. A 60-year-old in a bed from 2006 returned to 47 BCE to stop her younger self from hatching the Ptolemy dynasty plot? Yeah. And because she killed her younger self, that means her older self couldn't have existed. So she faded from existence? Aren't time paradoxes fascinating, Katerina? Yeah. The most important thing is that both Alan and Beth died before they even had a chance to sabotage our time machine and change the timeline. So does that mean we won? Well, yes and no. Yes, with Nebet and Ammon gone, there will be no one to change history in the Ptolemy's favor. But we cannot head back to 2029 yet. Ammon and Nebet may be dead, but the traces of their visit here are still around, from the gadgets in that pyramid to the knowledge they imparted to Cleopatra. Until all traces of their presence and ours are gone, we cannot be sure we will come back to the present we first left. More work then. Oh, and what about Pamu? Pamu is not a problem. By now, our former selves have already arrested him for Caesar's murder and sent him back to 2029 in his own time machine. But Orlando, what about our former selves? The science is complicated, but the divergent timelines are going to collapse into one, and our other selves will just merge with us. Oh, and I thought we were going to disappear, seeing that both Nebet and Orlando are gone, so our machine won't get sabotaged, and that means we'll go home immediately. That's what I was thinking. Oh, so what you're saying is our former selves are going to just be absorbed into our present selves? Are we going to notice it? Does it hurt? Nope, don't worry Jack, you won't feel a thing. The majority of the timelines won't even dehydrate your skin. It just means we don't need to worry about our other selves and their time machine anymore. So, Nebet disappeared, as did her time machine. That means we have to get rid of Ammon's time machine of that crazy pyramid and of Cleopatra's memories. Don't worry, I have a plan for that. Rig Ammon's time machine to destroy Nebet's pyramid. We stone two birds in a bush, as Chief Scott would say. Great, but how do you intend to find Ammon's time machine? It's cloaked, just like ours. Since Ammon and Nebet use the pyramid as their secret base, chances are we'll find what we need to track down Ammon's time machine there. Great honey, you do that. But what about Cleopatra? She saw things that she was not supposed to see. What we need to do is just wipe her memory clean, and I know exactly how we can do that. That's just what I wanted to suggest, seeing that it's obvious. There's a particular fungus that grew in ancient Egypt. If you can find it in Cleopatra's garden, I could prepare a draught to erase the past few days from the queen's memory. Great, we have a plan. I'll go to the pyramid with Katerina to look for signs of Ammon's time machine. And I'll meet you at the queen's garden. Let's do this. And Jack, be careful not to meet your former self. That's why I investigated this murder with Sarah. Oh, and that's us. Looking through, going back to the present we know very well. Alright, let's find Ammon's time machine. I'm just gonna spend it. This is the end of the game. I'm like, it's just a scarab, but I need it. And hope it's not inside. Whoa, Katrina, this place is a total trip. You told me about all the futuristic stuff in here, but I never could have imagined this. Surely among all these gadgets we'll find something that will lead us to Amos's time machine. Huh, good catch. That scarab's got a little touchscreen. I bet you it's a tiny safe. I've seen those before. Let's crack that password. Yes. And now let's find what we need to wipe Cleopatra's memory of us, of Ammon, everything she saw in that chamber. So that means everything we did through the entire season will never happen now. I found only little bit of items, so I'm gonna repeat it and add some more seconds. There. Katarina, the only fungus I see are those mushroom thingies coming from out that manure. I'll just let you get a sample of that fungus. I'll go and smell some jasmine or something. But I don't want to smell that as well. Okay, now the scarab's safe. Okay. That scarab was hiding an access badge, Katrina. I guess someone kept it here for safekeeping. Let's get the badge to Kai and see if he can use it to track down Amos's time machine. That's right. Okay, now the fungus. I better cover my nose just in case. Okay. Looks like you got a sample of that fungus, Katarina. Let's get it to Theo so you can make that memory wiping draught. Okay. Is this access badge for Amos's time machine? Katrina, we did it. Thanks to Amos's access badge, I've located his time machine. Apparently the machine is cloaked near the market space of a rug seller you met the first time we were here. Oh, we know who he is. Rug seller guy? Oh yeah, Yuya. He was assassinating a murderer of Julius Caesar, but turned out to be a pretty decent guy. That's right. Do you think you might be able to make him move his stall? I can't move Amos's time machine to the pyramid if he's standing there. Problem is, you have seen me as a Roman soldier before. Don't worry, I'll go talk to you with Katerina. Let's go. Okay. Okay, now the fungus. Huh, Katerina, you did it again. You found the exact fungus I was thinking of. I just wish you'd warned us that it would be growing out of a pile of Where else would it grow, honey? Anyway, I dried some of the fungus in my hyper desiccator, then pulverized it into a fine powder. You need to get an audience with Cleopatra and slip this powder into her beverage. I still don't get how this powder is going to make her forget all about Nebet and the Ptolemies. Well, friends, that's where I come in. Tia's powder is a mild psychedelic that will leave the queen dazed and open to suggestion. I will come along with you and pretend to be a soothsayer and offer to read Cleopatra's future. Once Tia's powder has made her susceptible, I will hypnotize her and remove any memory of Nebet or her prophecy from her mind. That sounds great. There's not a minute to waste. Let's go, Katerina. Okay. Alright, let's go to Yuya first. You there, rug merchant. Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? Are you looking for anything special today? I have a new rug that will really tie your sleeping quarters together. It's lovely, but we are here on the orders of Cleopatra herself. You must leave this space at once. But I have a permit to be in this spot. Well, the queen wants you to move your stall closer to the palace so that she can buy even more rugs from you. She loves them. What? Oh well then, yes of course. I'll move at once. But first, I must express my gratitude to you for passing on the queen's message to me. Okay. Well, you're sure cleared out the market quickly. You'd think there was a crocodile chasing him or something. Thanks for the help, Katerina. Now I'm going to jump Amos's time machine to the interior of the pyramid. That's good, but simply putting the time machine inside the pyramid won't destroy anything. No, but a good old-fashioned explosion will. I'm going to fill Amos's time machine with every explosive we have. Oh, great. You do that then. Let's meet up later in our own time machine when you're done setting things up. Okay. You're not going to remember us or anybody around here. You will just be normal and... I can't think of anything else. Your Highness, we have brought you a famous soothsayer. She'll read your future. Oh, and not a moment too soon. There's been far too much death near me lately. Please tell me I even have a future. I will, but I can only read your future in the leaves of this special tea I brew for you. Fine, tea sounds good right now. I need to calm my nerves. What the... Huh? Everything is melting. Soothsayer, your teeth are so wavy. Now, watch the golden spoon and concentrate on my voice, Your Highness. You must forget all about the goddess Nefertiti. She never came here. You never had a slave called Nebet. Your favorite slave is, and always has been, many. Goddess never came. Favorite slave, many. You feel confident about your future. You will rule Egypt for many years. Caesar may be dead, but you'll find another lover soon. Mark Antony. Confident, another lover. Now, your highness, I will snap my fingers and you will be wide awake. I went with the left hand, but here. What just happened? Your highness, you passed out. Let me take your pulse. Do not worry, such a weakness is easily explained by today's tragic events. The many deceased do leave a mark. Many? Caesar was a great man, but he still only counted for one soothsayer. Now, send for many. I need my slave. Your highness, my vision is complete. It appears that all your troubles are now behind you. Your immediate future is clear and love awaits. I think it does. I'm feeling cute. I don't know. I might send an emissary to Mark Antony later. Thank you, soothsayer. Katrina, it worked. Cleopatra doesn't remember a thing about Nebet. Let's get back to the time machine, but first I need a snack. Hypnotizing ancient royals really works up an appetite. We're done. So guys, did everything go alright? Well, I'm happy to say that we managed to clear Cleopatra's mind of Nebet and any potential effects of her prophecy. Meanwhile, Amos's time machine is inside Nebet's pyramid, packed to the brim with explosives. But don't worry, I made everything to make the pyramid implode. Nothing will explode outwards, and anything inside will be incinerated. The only thing that remains to be done is to activate the explosion by remote control. Katrina, would you care to do the honors? We'll watch via the tablet. Okay, give it to me. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, you're counting now. 3, 2, 1, boom! And it's gone. And down she goes. Whoa, it's like nothing was ever there. Let me check my tablet for modern signals. There are no readings of modern technology in that quadrant. Yes, we did it! Katrina, we need to go tell Amy everything's good. Okay. Amy, we are going home. We did everything. Amy, we done it. The best secret pyramid was destroyed. Excellent news, Katrina. And Amos's time machine is gone in the demolition too. And as for Cleopatra, she doesn't remember anything about Nebet or a goddess Nefertiti. Her history is back on track. Well done. What about us? Orlando, have our current and past timelines merged into one? Yes, I'm happy to report complete reintegration of our time streams. In layman's terms, this means our former selves have merged with our current selves. See, Jack? I promised it wouldn't hurt. Good, then there's only one thing left to do. Time to head back home to New York City 2029. Katrina, I'm so nervous about this. How many times did we think we were going home, only to find ourselves stranded in the wrong time period? I know it's scary, but we've done everything right. We just have to trust that we'll get home this time. Deep breath, here goes nothing. Jump in 5, 4, 3, 2. And are we here? This should be it. All readings indicate that we are back home. Katrina? Jack? Would you mind taking a look outside to check? I don't think I could handle the disappointment if... You got it, Amy. Let's go make sure we are in New York and not New Cairo, Katrina. And now I unlocked a new crime scene. Okay, a bit later that we unlock the last crime scene. But okay, let's investigate. Yeah, this is at the New York where we investigated in the alternate present, but now everything's back to normal. Ah! I just wanted to click on them, but whatever. Let's add a few seconds. This is it. Okay, well, there's no giant pyramid. That's already a relief. Yeah. And I can't see any Ptolemy banners or resistance tags. I'd still feel better if you could be absolutely sure this is 2029 New York, Katerina. Oh, you found a broken souvenir. Let's piece it back together. This should help figure out which 2029 this is. Yeah, that looks like it's supposed to be the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, Statue of Liberty instead of a giant pyramid. Yes. Those chunks of broken plastic were a little Statue of Liberty. We're home, Katerina. We're finally home. I can't believe you're back in the proper present. You're right, we need to tell Amy and the others. Yes. Yo, Amy! So, how was the outside? Are the Ptolemy still ruling? None of Ptolemy inside. Everything is as it should be. We're back in New York. Oh, this is the best news ever. We need to tell everyone. We need to tell Chief Scott. Oh my god, Chief Scott. He'll be alive again. He'll be fine. Yes, that's it, yeah. You don't look as thrilled as I thought you would be. You don't understand. If we're back in the proper 2029 and Chief Scott is alive, then I'm almost late for my mission report. We need to get to time now. Okay. Amy, I've been looking all over for you guys. Chief Scott, oh, I'm so glad to see you. He's alive. Nice to see you too, Amy. What's going on? Oh, we have so many things to tell you. There are months to catch up on. Months? But you've only been gone a day. Oh, right. Well, never mind. I'm ready to debrief you about our mission in ancient Egypt. Let's go to your office. Katrina, of course, we fixed the timeline so we were never stranded in time. For time, we've just been on a routine mission. For now, let's just brief Chief Scott as we normally would. We can give him a full report later. Yeah. Nobody will know what was happening throughout while we were gone. For them, it's just one day that we were gone. I'm so glad that you're alive, man. So, Amy, how did things go in ancient Egypt? Well, we figured out who killed Caesar. Turned out to be Benjamin Milo from the history department, yes. He and his time machine made it back here earlier. It's crazy, isn't it? He got so obsessed with Cleopatra he killed Caesar to sleep with her. Anyway, he'll be dealt with in good time. The judge may even give him 25 years. How about things in 2029? Is everything alright? Of course not. Everything's going to hell in a hand grenade. Oh no! What happened? What's wrong? Everything. They just got rid of all the karaoke chips in the vending machines. They were my favorite. Alright, that. Well, at least that pesky disturbance in the timeline is well and truly fixed. All the readings are clear. Katrina, you did an outstanding job on your first investigation, but you'll see soon now that all missions aren't as simple. Yes, there's plenty more for you to learn. Yeah. Oh, I think Katrina knows a lot already. Trust me, Chief. Either way, here's a token of my gratitude. Now we should all go get some rest. We deserve it. Astro. Oh, Katrina, it feels so good to be back to our normal timeline. Yeah, Kai's idea to celebrate with a barbecue was right on the money. I'm sorry, Lee, that we don't have to stop a war between ancient Mongols and the Song Dynasty right now. Or how about being shipwrecked in the Age of Sail? That was the toughest. Oh, excuse me, toughest for whom? I don't remember you turning all blue and scaly like I did. Thank you very much. But there were fun parts. I vaguely remember getting raging drunk in the Renaissance. Or making sure the moon landing happened. Yeah, and meeting Leonardo da Vinci. What a great guy. And running off with a musketeer. I'll never forget Alexandre. Never. Well, now that we're back in the right version of 2029, I'm looking forward to spending quality time with my grandkids. And I can finally introduce Kai and Zara to my parents. We're going to all have dinner at my mansion. We are? I wish my memories were as joyful. Sirius is no longer with me in the timeline, but I'll come to terms with that. If you ever want to talk to me about it, you know my door's always open. Oh hey, I just got an email from the marketing department. They want me to be on the time recruiting posters. Something about my mature features inspiring confidence. Good one. I guess it pays to be so vain, Jack. Well, my future is at time too, but not as a poster girl. I'll be keeping history, past, and future safe from time criminals. How about you, Katrina? What are you going to do now? Well, I wasn't even thinking about it. Katrina is always on the lookout for new adventures. I won't be surprised if you decide to go hunt ghosts and werewolves next. Oh, come on, Kai. That's crazy. Katrina, thank goodness you came along with us. Otherwise, I don't know how we could have managed to get everything back in order. And to think no one on Earth even knows. Nobody has the fanciest memory of the Ptolemy regime. And we can never tell anyone except Chief Scott. We are unsung heroes, Katrina. And we'll have to stay that way. Not necessarily. I'm going to write a novel about our adventures. Even if everyone else thinks it's fiction, we'll know the truth. Right, Katrina? Yeah. Oh, that's it. And nothing to indicate supernatural investigations. Well, that's it. That's the end of Criminal Case Traveling Time. And guys, I gotta say, I wanted to say that Criminal Case Conspiracy is my favorite season, but I'm gonna change my mind. Traveling Time is now my all-time favorite season. It was short, but it was worth every minute to play. I liked everything around here, that we were traveling in time, still traveling through the world, but through the time, and we've been through a lot of things just so we can get back home, and now everybody just thinks it's just, everyone's just acts like nothing happened, but we all know what was happening to us in these months in the game. Alright, so this is the last Criminal Case Traveling Time video. Next up is Criminal Case City of Romance. We're going to Paris, but I actually think I'm going to skip it for the two or three cases in Supernatural Investigation, because I want to finish both Supernatural Investigations and City of Romance at the same time, seeing that City of Romance is actually the final season of Criminal Case. So you're gonna wait longer for Criminal Case City of Romance to come to my channel, but when it does, it's just going to be me investigating in another city, but not traveling throughout the world. Alright, so thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!